Oh, get off of me!
Uh-oh, you're low on health. You gotta hit him.
Oh! You told me to use the flying swallow, he said.
Oh, Mitchell!
Get off of me!
Oh, there you go, man. He almost took you out, bro.
What do you mean almost took me out?
You know, I mean, oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name is Mitchell Saltzman, joined by the one and only CJ Gibson.
What's happening?
And we are here. We heard you. We are playing Ninja Gaiden 2. If you are new to us, if you are new to this, basically what happened was me and CJ issued a challenge to ourselves to play through the entirety of Ninja Gaiden Black without dying once.
And we did it.
We did it.
CJ! Oh, I missed the time bonus! I missed the time bonus!
Okay, there are people that say we use the Talisman of Rebirth and so it doesn't count. Those people are wrong.
We prefaced that. We prefaced that ahead of time.
Yes, so we're gonna try the same thing with Ninja Gaiden 2. And yeah, CJ, I feel like that's enough intro. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right, so here's the thing, guys. There are two difficulty options when you start Ninja Gaiden 2, Path of the Acolyte and Path of the Warrior. Usually people will say, when you get two difficulty options, it's easy and normal. In Ninja Gaiden 2, it's normal and hard.
Exactly.
Or
even one above that. It's probably like insane and more insane.
And here's the thing, we're pretty good at Ninja Gaiden 2. I would say we're better at Ninja Gaiden 1.
Yes.
There is no chance that we are gonna get through this on Path of the Warrior without dying. There is a slight chance that we might get through it on Path of the Acolyte. So we're gonna go with a chance rather than an impossibility.
Dude, I'm stoked.
I'm stoked too. I've mentioned this many times before, but doing that Ninja Gaiden 1 Let's Play with you, CJ, was the most fun I've ever had at IGN.
It was fun.
It was just, it was playing a game that I love with a person that I
mildly can tolerate. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And a game that
I had to stop myself there.
A game that both of us, when we were playing it together, were like, oh, do you remember this? And then, oh, how did you do this? And even this, like looking back at it, this game actually does hold up pretty well over time. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's got a different artistic kind of aesthetic and quality to it. But again, this was Itagaki's swan song. You know, he actually, I think, ended up getting let go from Team Ninja. I think prior to this launching, only by like maybe a few weeks or something like that. So.
That's crazy. All right, CJ, this is the first time they're gonna see you being able to play Ninja Gaiden 2. I want you to set the bar high here.
I will own these spider ninjas. All right.
Do it.
Oh man, look at that. Here we go. Don't have a lot of the moves yet, so there you go. Looking at it and going, okay, see, he's got one arm, so now we're gonna approach this guy. Take him out. Boom. That's the obliteration technique. Flying Swallow, still in effect.
Flying Swallow, I feel like, is even more effective here than it was in previous, in the last Ninja Gaiden.
So see, he lost an arm there, and then you just wait, boom.
So is that what you're doing? You're trying to get dismemberment and then finish him off? You're not going for the ultimate attacks here?
I mean, I like doing that, and we'll bring up the scoreboard in a little bit, but look at this. Look at this carnage here.
Ninja Gaiden 2 was a bloody, bloody game.
And that, just gotta clean the sword off first.
That's your favorite part, huh?
That's my favorite part. So which combat actually did you like better from Ninja Gaiden 1 versus Ninja Gaiden 2?
It's hard, CJ. It's hard to really put a preference on it. Because like I said, they're very different. I feel like Ninja Gaiden 1, the combat is a little more deliberate, it's much slower, which is crazy to think that Ninja Gaiden 1's combat is slower than anything.
I know.
But Ninja Gaiden 2's combat is just frantic all the time.
It's crazy. And the amount of enemies on screen, there's
that's the big thing.
There's one part in the game where you're walking up a crazy stair path, and I think at some point in time there's maybe like 10 or 12 minimum enemies on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like, but I think actually you can get to that point and it actually will allow you to it used to slow the game down on Xbox 360, so I'm interested to see now with playing on Xbox One X how to do that.
Yeah,
that's about
but I would say probably I prefer Ninja Gaiden 1, but that's not to say that I dislike Ninja Gaiden 2.
Yeah.
I think this is very good at offering its own thing.
So again, there's a bunch of mechanics that have changed. This is now our save, heal and save. So what we decided to do was get into a position where from now on, whenever we see one of these, we'll heal and save, and we'll swap the controller off. So
pass it along.
From now on, we'll do that. And so the next heal
every statue swap. That's the rule.
Yeah.
No complaining about it. You just gotta accept it. All right.
See the right there? I was waiting for that timing of the. You now have the what you needed initially for a scroll is now built into the UI or to the game, where you can just do that right off the bat if you time it right. So I did it right there.
Yeah.
And then you did ultimate technique, boom.
Funny thing about Ninja Gaiden 2, the level 1 ultimate technique is actually its own combo.
Yeah.
Before it used to just be a straight slash.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it the way it was in Ninja Gaiden 1. I don't so much like the big combo, but
Yeah. So the game's teaching you a little bit here. It's telling you can dash and stuff like that. We've played this game enough to know, but
come on, get a move on, CJ.
we'll speed through.
I think one of the biggest differences. Ooh, nice. That's his.
Oh!
Is that his Y counter right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the biggest difference in Ninja Gaiden 2 compared to Ninja Gaiden 1 is the health system. So
Absolutely.
In Ninja Gaiden 1, everything was based off of basically health potions. Like you'd get health potions, you could use that to refill your health. You could refill your health all the way at a save point, could you?
In Ninja Gaiden 1, no.
Oh, no, you
basically
couldn't.
Just
It was just
save
health
point.
potions.
Yeah. So.
But in Ninja Gaiden 2, the way it works is every little bit of damage you take brings down this red meter that kind of eventually makes it so that your max health is lower and lower and lower and lower and lower until you get to a save point, which refills all your health.
Yeah.
But the big thing is that after every big battle, you refill your health up to the point of that red meter.
Yeah. And it's actually required, and it is nice, because even from a Ninja Gaiden 1 standpoint, you were spending a lot of time in your UI. I can't remember if there's anything down here. I'm going to check a quick peek. There's a lot of time that's spent in your UI enabling potions and stuff like that. So it's nice that you don't have to do that in this game. I actually think you can, whatever, I was going to do the flip up. But yeah, but it does. It feels so good, man, again, to play. The camera's always been something that people have found a little bit tricky in the game. It's no different in this game. It's one of those.
You got a nice little wooden plank there to look at.
Exactly. But once you get the hang of playing the game, you don't even really pay attention. You just have a feeling where the enemies are.
What do you think of the combat in Ninja Gaiden 2? Do you prefer Ninja Gaiden 1?
So I think the difference is when I think about how often guys creep up on you on screen. Oh, there we go. So we got our magic ability there.
Ninpo!
Yep, and then little skulls here. So let's get a couple of these guys.
Couple, as in one.
As in all of them.
A single one that he found just now.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna try to get all these.
Ryu Hayabusa and the Legend of the Crystal Skulls.
Yeah. That's the scarab actually. Oh, there we go. So the guy's weak. So once they're weak, they're pretty much toast. You can do obliteration technique.
Here's the thing, though. Even though they're weak and they can be killed by one hit,
they're more
dangerous.
Absolutely.
Because they're more likely to use crazy moves where they jump on you and stab you with an explosive shuriken or explosive kunai, excuse me.
Yep.
And then just blow up, which deals a huge amount of damage.
Come on. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, CJ Gibson's first level 2 ultimate attack.
There it is. Oh, huh. That was hurtful. There we go. Cast and Nimpo. All right, I think there's another. Oh, actually, what am I doing here?
What are you doing?
Yep, I forgot. It's down here. We were already up there. Yeah, it feels good. I think I like the combat. I think that in some senses the combat overall is easier in 2 because you can do the ultimate technique so quickly. But I think once you get the hang of it, overall, 1, I'm afraid of 3 guys in Ninja Gaiden 1. 3 spider ninjas in Ninja Gaiden 1 is far more terrifying than 3 spider ninjas in Ninja Gaiden 2.
Yeah.
It's just the way the game feels and the way it plays.
Nice. Ooh, so here's what's interesting.
Little hack. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. In the first Ninja Gaiden, you would just use the Lives of the Thousand Gods, and I think it would just increase your max health.
Yes.
Here, it not only increases your max health, it also restores all of your health.
Yes.
So you can kind of use it as a full health restoring potion.
Yep. And if we're gonna try to do a no death run, it's mandatory that you save that till near.
CJ, I want you to be real with me. Do you think we're gonna do this?
I don't know, man. I know I had a good idea or a good feeling that with Ninja Gaiden 1, because I know that game a whole lot better. There are bosses in Ninja Gaiden 2 that still own me. The lower level of that train subway level, that boss is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And let's even do this. Tests of Valor, mandatory.
Mandatory tests of, wait, so are you saying that we have to find every one of them, or
Yes.
just if we find them?
If we find them.
Okay.
Yeah, if we find them, then we're gonna try to. Yeah, so that counter right there, I like that. That's just the next counter.
Ooh, CJ, I don't want to be the one that ends up being the reason why we die.
The test of valor?
Well, no, I don't.
I mean, put it this way. They're difficult, but
I'm nervous. I'm nervous, CJ. I was so much more confident with Ninja Gaiden. Well, no, with Ninja Gaiden 1, I was so much more confident that we could do this.
I know.
I'm worried.
All right, man.
I think what's gonna be fun to watch here is there's gonna be. Oh my God, it's so sweaty.
It is sweaty,
It's
Mitchell.
so sweaty. Why are you
super
already
nervous,
so sweaty?
all right? I'm super nervous. I've been excited to play this game the last like 10 years again on Xbox One.
Woo!
Oh, you're getting. Look at this.
Stop it!
Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey.
5. You have 6 guys on screen right now.
All right, there we go. I think you're gonna see an interesting difference in play styles here because me and CJ play this game very differently. I can already tell. I play this game very similar to how I played Ninja Gaiden 1, where I try to look for the ultimate techniques. I do a lot of jumping, shuriken throwing, and then landing and doing the ultimate technique.
I do it later on because I think you can go back actually, Mitchell.
All right, well, let's get these guys first.
I like doing that later on once you get into the once we upgrade our dragon sword, because all the combos that my brain remembers are dragon sword level 2 and level 3.
Yeah.
So I like doing the combos that the dragon sword kind of has on the ground a lot more. Yeah, see right there, there's another combo that you can usually launch into it, but you're just stopping midair because you don't have the Zuna drop.
Sure.
And a couple other things.
Is this where you wanted me to go?
Yeah, that's where you got to go. I think it's Life of 1,000 Gods and a couple other things over here.
I think it's just a Life of Gods.
Or Life of the Gods. Sorry, you're right. It's been a little while.
Called it.
There it is. Yeah, look at all the enemies.
Nerds out of here.
Even look at the way the when you take somebody out, like, so it is one of those things where the blood kind of like fades a little bit through the water. There's little details like that. Like the blood actually now stays on top of environment stuff for the most part, except from water, it kind of fades away.
Yeah.
But the enemies stay on screen, and in the first one they disappeared,
Yeah.
and then the keys kind of came up.
So what's really cool about that is it really has almost that Kill Bill quality of like, you know, when she's facing off against all those dudes at Oren's dojo or whatever, or like restaurant.
Everybody.
And there's like everyone's on the ground,
On the
everyone's
ground.
bleeding. There's a guy that's like, "Ugh, my arm."
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because basically, that's the one thing I do like about this game when it comes to the enemies, is that if they lose a leg, they'll crawl along on the ground. Or if they lose 2 legs, or if they lose 1 arm, they'll still fight you if they have a sword and they lose an arm, they'll still go and oh, the arrow guys, oh my gosh. At some point in time, there's certain parts in the, right there, like see how they're, look at them hobbling along. Oh, Mitchell!
Get off me!
Oh, there you go, man. He almost took you out, bro.
What do you mean almost took me out?
You know, I mean, there!
That's fine, it's fine,
about.
everything's fine. Ow! I think there's a way to get up there, but
is.
you know, I'm just
no, you can't. There's a skull up there. You gotta get the skull. I apologize. Yeah, run up the side of the tree here.
This tree?
Yeah, it's against this wall. Yeah, you can wall run along the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right
there you
here?
go. Yeah, then jump. Yeah, or go straight up.
Straight up?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
And then,
See that little edge there? Yeah.
Gotcha.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, I don't like you guys. Get out of here.
There's a skull. We almost failed a sub-challenge there, Mitchell, because
What do you mean we almost
you got a
failed?
little too hasty wanting to, the
You know
arrow
what?
guys scaring you a little bit.
Methinks
fair,
thou
that's
doth hyperbole too much.
I mean, you know, it's fair.
I was fine.
That'd have been crazy, just jumped off the ledge. Game over.
And all that health right there, no worries.
Game over. So we are going to switch it up every save point. I think there's a save point coming up
Yeah.
after you get to this little ledge. I like how he opens up the boxes in this
Oh,
one.
yeah,
It's
just kicks them?
A swift kick. And I like that it's a bumper button now, because that was one of the other things in the original Ninja Gaiden, is that the door open button or the action button was mapped to X, and that was obviously a button that we used to melee everybody. So
We call that a quality of life improvement.
it was a nice little QOL update.
QOL, we call that in the biz.
Yep. Oh.
Alright, evade.
Now, even when you're doing ultimate techniques, did you notice that the direction you push on the D-pad and where you're at?
It makes a difference.
It makes a difference visually, the ultimate technique that you do. Oh, there you go. I forgot about that one.
That's a good move, man.
That's a gooder. Yeah.
That's a gooder?
It's a gooder, man. It's a gooder. That's the...
I really want, if we ever get merch opportunities, I want to see a t-shirt with CJ Gibson, thumbs up, and saying, that's a gooder.
It's a gooder. Oh, yeah, a little spin technique still in effect.
I got my tricks.
Yeah. There you go.
Also, you should be dead. Get out of here.
There you go.
What do you think of Ryu Hayabusa being a Mortal Kombat character?
That would be awesome.
It'll never happen, but it would be awesome.
So cool. All right.
All right.
Pass me that sweaty joystick. Oh my goodness.
It's not sweaty.
Oh, it absolutely
you are lying.
Absolutely.
Any sweat that on there is entirely yours.
We're both super amped. That's the problem. We're both excited.
Oh, I'm always amped. The difference is I'm not amped and clammy.
I mean, I am amped and clammy today. All right, here we go. All right, so let's.
Yeah, we're actually on a time limit here, guys, because I don't know if I mentioned it to all you, lovely folks watching. This is like my last 2 weeks here in the SF office of IGN. I'm moving down to LA. So the reason why we really want to get this off the ground is because, me and CJ, we've been wanting to do this for so long, and it's just so hard with like scheduling, and the honest truth is there are very high priority things that we have to work at here at IGN. CJ is like a senior level video producer.
Oh, but junior in my heart, Mitchell, when it comes to playing video.
And so, sometimes just things take a while to get going. And also, we've been waiting for this game to finally be backwards compatible.
Yes, that was the biggest thing. Once we saw that announcement, you and I were tweeting back and forth.
Oh, so excited.
Man, it was so good.
I was literally the only person in the office who shouted, "Yes, it's finally on backwards compatibility!"
I know. I was at home. I had a day off that day, and I'm like, Mitchell, are you seeing this?
Look, CJ, it's happening!
Our old friend, the Lunar.
Lunar, what do you think of Lunar in this game?
Oh, it's really good once you level it up. It's actually at a point in time where you almost can't beat a lot of things if you have the Lunar, just because of the range that it has.
Yep.
Oh, I feel like that was a little bit
that's
short.
the rule. That's the rule.
Short. I was excited
It's my turn.
to play a little longer there. But.
Well, you know what I'm not excited about? Touching this controller again.
Oh, stop that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make sure we miss the...
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start bringing a towel in here.
Dude, this was my favorite moment in Ninja Gaiden 2. Walking down and seeing the enemies crawl across this level, as well as just looking at this full motion screen.
Let's just calm down and just like look at this for a sec.
Look at this. This was so cool to see a full motion video actually in an environment. It was super cool. And Sigma 2 actually had a hard time rendering a bunch of these effects. So there was way less enemies on screen in Sigma 2, and a lot of these little things like that. Microsoft had a partnership with Toshiba at the time, and there's a bunch of Toshiba ads and stuff like that in this game in different parts of it, and they removed them for Sigma because of just the Microsoft exclusivity at the time when this launched.
Yeah, this game is beautiful.
It really is. Yeah.
This was, say what you will about like the war between the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. This was like one of Xbox 360's, I feel like, this was Xbox 360, right?
Yeah, well, this one was Xbox 360.
Yeah.
The original that looked so good with OG Xbox, which is crazy.
Ninja Gaiden, I feel like, has always been kind of a graphical showcase for...
Go back and pick up those diaries.
Oh, we have a rule to pick up diaries too?
Yeah, you gotta try to find some. Well, just in case when we look through it. But yeah, you're right. The horsepower of what the system did, I thought, in largely just being at 60 frames and super fluid and no slowdown was, this was definitely a benchmark game. You're killing me, Mitchell. You gotta get this.
I know about this one.
Oh, smashing barrels. Everybody loves to smash pots.
Those are not barrels.
Everybody loves to smash pots.
Are those what you call barrels in Canada?
You gotta go back though and get the guy on the ground.
Aye!
But yeah, no, definitely it showcased the horsepower of just, what action games look like on Microsoft console.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of this level.
Yeah, I think so too.
You just do all this.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Now, the camera also spins in a different direction in this game. You couldn't reverse the access last time in Ninja Gaiden, and I always played, and when we were playing through Ninja Gaiden 1, it always felt backward to me. So you can now reverse the axis at which the camera spins, and it's just, it was done properly here in Ninja Gaiden. But I said a lot of people used to just, be really upset at the camera. The camera felt like it was some kind of manual control.
Yeah.
I didn't care about it because the dance was just there, right? You just kind of
dance.
Yeah, you understand.
CJ, what's the dance?
Oh, the dance is this.
Get off me!
Get off. The dance is a 35 hit combo, and then getting into the action.
What game do you think has the best dance?
I mean, I always thought Ninja Gaiden had the best dance.
Ninja Gaiden 1?
Yeah. Well, it's different. It's different. Once you're talking about all the weapons being upgraded, I think that Ninja Gaiden 1 still, because it's the ultimate technique move where you can hit Y and kill anything at any point in time, I think changes that dance a little bit. I think you had to be a little bit more skilled at Ninja Gaiden 1. And obviously, I've seen a lot of players out there. I joke that the more we played the game and the more research I did for a lot of YouTube clips, Mitchell, you gotta go back and get that scroll, bro, you're killing me.
What scroll?
There's a guy right there, dead on the ground. Right
This
there,
one?
right in front of you.
This
Get
one?
it, get it, Mitchell, get it. There you go.
It's just a tutorial scroll.
know.
Who cares?
Fine.
Oh my god.
Killing me. When you look at the skill of the combat in Ninja Gaiden 1, there's just a whole bunch of little minutia details, right? The way you throw, you're throwing stars, and juggling people. It did not translate as well to Ninja Gaiden 2, and that was a part that I was not really good at. In either one of the games, I didn't even professionally, but once you get a chance to actually see people who are, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
There's some amazing combo jugglers out there. And I think a couple of them were in the YouTube comment section calling us out.
Oh yeah, we're calling you out because
That's fair.
you have a habit of letting your mouth run a little bit,
listen,
CJ.
I don't know if I told you or not, but I ranked within the top 10
Oh,
of
what?
Master Ninja.
No. What? How?
Watch the first one over again.
I have never heard this before.
This all makes sense to you. Okay, so what do you want to do? I'd say we upgrade the Master Sword first.
The Master Sword? Is this Zelda now?
Sorry,
the Dragon Sword? The Master Dragon Sword?
Slip of the tongue.
I agree. I want to say let's get
because-
this to level 3 as fast as we can.
The combos are just kind of at home base in.
That being said, I think we should also get. Oh, we
Yeah.
can't get any of that.
No.
Yeah.
The other thing too, you have to enable. So right off the bat as well. Oh, dude, the bats in this game, they're even worse, if you can imagine. What was I just about to say? Had something to do with the the Talisman of Rebirth. You actually had to enable it in this game. So
Oh,
when
really?
you get a new one, yeah, it's one of those things.
We have to
that-
like equip it,
You
right?
have to equip it, yeah, and so that's messed me up a few times when I played it earlier because in the first one, if you just had Talisman Rebirth on your character, and I think you can have 2 in the original Ninja Gaiden. In this one, you can only have 1, I believe, and you have to equip it. So even if you use it and get another one later on, you have to remember to go in your menu and equip it so you don't end up dying because you thought you had it and it wasn't enabled.
See, I don't know.
Pro tip.
I don't know any of that stuff because I never used Talismans of
Pro tip.
Rebirth.
Oh, I see.
I don't need them.
Oh, I see. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out and see who dies in the game.
Oh,
I'm
man,
not
I have a
saying-
habit of
I'm
running my mouth,
there
too.
you go. I'm not saying it's gonna be me because, like I said, I am not as good at
It's
this
gonna
game.
be me.
But yeah, dude, this game is pretty difficult when it comes.
This
to
part's
the
really cool,
levels.
too.
This part was probably like when you watch the guys run at you, you go a bit the other way. Yeah.
Is there anything over here?
No, I don't think there is. But it's cool when you see them like
slow.
scurrying up. It's the same thing when you first jump through the window and then all the guys are in the next room waiting for
Yeah.
you.
Come on.
Yeah, I love it.
You know what Ninja Gaiden 2 needs? It needs a taunt button.
Boom!
I think all action games should have a taunt button. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Fair.
It's fun. It's fun to just feel like a badass and just like say, come on, come get me.
Like Morpheus.
Yeah. Exactly.
Come here.
Woo!
You definitely are getting all the best action parts. I see.
Get off me!
Oh no! There you go. Yeah,
we
dude,
can
those
also
guys,
do
those
one of
guys
these.
get vicious, man.
Yeah.
The other thing that's nice in this game, and you did explain it initially, is that each wave of guys you beat, the red bar, is health you don't get back, and the black space there, once you beat this wave of enemies, you know, you'll get that health back even if you don't save. So it depends on how low your green health bar goes. It's a nice system too, because you're just, like we said, you're not using, you know, Nuvo and, you know, in your menu using elixirs all the time.
Yeah. They're just so aggressive,
They are.
CJ.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, get off of me!
Uh-oh, you're low on health.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
By habit, I actually still sometimes hit the start button and go into the main menu because I just,
Oh, yeah.
it's just a habit. You know, you're panicking, you're like, oh gosh.
Yeah, that was another quality of life.
Yeah.
They added a quick item thing.
It's really handy. Yeah, it's great for using elixirs and magic and stuff like that. All right.
You would think that this is the end of the level. It's
would
not.
think
This is
that.
just halfway point. The halfway point.
So the levels in this game are way longer.
It's so much longer.
They're so much longer. But I think that speaks to the fact that just because the game is linear and you're not backtracking around to find other things, they've actually kind of made them a little
Also,
longer.
can I say how funny it is that like he's going into a building, but like this next scene, he started on the bottom floor, and all of a sudden he's at the top of a
He just
skyline.
Needs, he just needs to fly in. It's a dramatic entrance.
Like-
Dude, this is awesome though. I love this part. You're playing my favorite part. This is great.
Oh!
That slap. Ooh. Not a fan of that.
Not a fan of women hitting women.
Where I'm coming in to save the day. All right, you're ready. Boom. Yeah.
And you would think he would just be able to dive right into
the
that room.
combat. Yeah.
Well, no, that specific room. Instead, no, he dives into this
Yeah.
room all the way at the bottom.
Off to the side. I think that's probably my favorite combo with the Lunar, actually.
What?
XXY, where you hit him twice and then you do that overhead smash. I think that one. There you go. Ultimate technique, that guy.
And explosions.
Ultimate technique, that guy.
Ah, he's fine.
All right.
All right, let's just skip.
Here we go.
Skip
Oh,
right.
yeah, that. All right.
Let's take
jump
a
in here.
off-screen sip of my elixir.
A little healing elixir for Mitchell. Oh, look at this! Look at how many dudes there are.
You gotta this. I mean, this is I think is one of the best parts of this level. Also.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Whoop.
And you can actually take hits now. Before, it would pop you out of it if you got hit with a throwing star or something like that, and now you kind of just keep going.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We need a counter of how many times I say "here's the thing." I've said it a lot, but at least I've noticed it. One of the things in Ninja Gaiden 2 that's much more prevalent, especially later on, like past just the first level, enemies like to use these explosive kunai
Yes.
that stick into you, and they have a timed explosion, and those will knock you out of whatever you're doing.
There, see, like I play I'm countering there.
Yeah.
So where you're jumping and everything, I'm waiting to counter and then usually doing an ultimate technique
Yeah.
to get into it. It's different gameplay style. But they're both actually super efficient.
Yeah.
You should look into the this is where the camera sometimes gets weird.
I mean, I would say that's more your fault. You
Maybe.
specifically moved the camera around to
know.
look at Ryu
I know.
as he went down the stairs.
It seemed like the right thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you can actually enable, we'll do it at the end of this map, at the end of the stage, where you can see how many, the timer like we had, we were playing the last one, where you can see like how many kills and how much damage you're doing. And everything.
Yeah.
So
CJ, are you lost?
I think I am. Where?
CJ, do you not know where to go?
I can't remember.
CJ, didn't you play this game recently?
I don't remember. Oh, wait, you gotta go upstairs?
Yeah, you gotta go
Oh,
upstairs.
yeah, that's right.
gotta
There is a
get- you gotta
key.
get the
There
key.
is a key card.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Flying bird.
Flying bird. So that's another thing that you can do actually. You can do multiple flying swallows.
Yeah, once you upgrade it.
I think we might even have one right now.
And what's cool is that after the first flying swallow, you can go right into another flying swallow, but you can also like just land, and you can immediately charge ultimate technique from it. So, Ninja Gaiden 2 is in many ways, it's very much like a fighting game.
Yeah.
With all the different options that you have, and like the cancels you can use.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And the combos that you have.
Yeah. Let's see if we got the Zuna drop now. I think we did open it up. There it is.
Ooh, he's gonna drop!
Yeah, so that's level 2. They're right there. So that's nice to be able to just.
New rule: whenever someone does an Izuna drop, we have to say Izuna drop.
Well, I do it a lot. I do doing a lot. All right, what do we got here?
Muramasa statue.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can level up the sword yet. I think it's. Oh, can we? Oh, okay. No.
No, you got a long way to go for that. You might be able to get it after the first boss.
Yeah, there's a couple. Oh yeah, we'll see. I can't remember if I'm gonna have to fight him or you. No. Godspeed.
All right.
There you go.
Here's what I'll
for
say.
Mitchell.
Here's what I'll say also. If you come to one and the other person is like, all right, if you want to keep playing, you can keep playing. So we'll leave it. The onus is on the person whose turn it will be.
Or you know what? Especially.
But I'm not gonna let you play right now.
Oh, I see. That's fine. That's fine. If you get into a situation as well too, where there's a lot of different moments, like where if you play for part in like a test of valor, maybe we can switch on test of valor and stuff.
Sure.
Because tests of valor are basically like their own. There's usually a save point next to them actually.
Whoop.
So now I think you have like my favorite. That's basically like a counter. So,
Did I not have that before?
no, so it changes each time, yeah. So as you open up various things, there you go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So boom, that's level 2 for your.
Oh, get off me!
Oh!
It's fine.
So it's funny. I have not had that happen to me a whole lot yet.
Look around at the carnage.
Oh, exactly.
Enjoy my work.
All
I'm an
right.
artiste.
Here you go.
And this is my canvas.
Take him out. Take the big guy out.
I'm gonna be a little cheap here. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Are you gonna use magic?
I'm using a bunch of Nimpo.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any chances.
It does. Nimpo kills this guy pretty quick.
Yeah.
And it lowers our ranking at the end.
Does it?
If you don't, well, it's the same thing, right? It takes into account how many Nimpo you have left. So, if you want to get the Master Ninjas each time,
Don't do that.
might have to use them again.
Stop
Mitchell.
that.
Might have to use them again.
You shall not pass.
Oh, he's Gandalf.
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
There you go. Try to take him out. Try to take him a few. He's difficult. Like you gotta wait till he has an opening. But you can flying swallow him actually.
Yeah.
And a YYY combo works pretty good for him. Yeah, there you go. Can you do 2 flying swallows yet? Try it out. I think you gotta hit him.
Oh! You told me to use the flying swallow. He said.
There you go. Yeah, that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the double swallow. Mitchell,
I'm just gonna use one of these.
just in case.
Man, I was totally fine using Nimpo on him.
Just use your Nimpo. Use your Nimpo. It's okay. It's okay. You're good.
Oh, what happened? Now you're making me waste my health things.
You're good. You're good, man. There. See, look at how much damage that did. You one more for good measure.
One more for
There
good
you
measure.
go. There you go. All right. Nicely done.
One down.
I think we're probably in the head ninja territory.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you need to have most of your info in there. This is so funny. She had the upper hand here.
Yeah.
She was on the chopper. Gets hit in the face with a throwing star and then just drops
Yeah.
it. Why?
It's a little weird.
It's like, okay.
I don't remember if there's any story reason why she does this, but
No.
it really doesn't make any
It
sense.
doesn't. It's like I captured her. She was in my possession. Did she really think that we were not going to catch her?
Oh, you scratch my face.
Elizabeth.
Very well, you win this one.
No clue what the deal is with that. And yes, the new Rachel.
Ryu,
Sonia.
Yep.
I finally found you.
So,
She's got a cute tattoo.
what does the CIA
Yeah.
want with me?
What does the CIA? It's always the
We
CIA.
have a serious problem.
Like he's always just
Fiends are
either
trying to
running from the
resurrect
CIA or
Archfiend.
freaking getting shot from
Yeah.
somebody and then
And just how I would expect a CIA agent to look.
exactly.
They're heading for the Hayabusa village. They're after the demon statue.
The
I believe-
Hayabusa Village.
Your clan.
I believe
is
she's
in
voiced by
danger.
Kate Higgins.
Oh, nice. You know what's crazy is it was cool to see that interaction between Ryu and his dad, Joe. It was one of those things where it's like Ryu's like,
Shh.
oh, okay.
I'm
there's a
sure
moment-
this
okay,
is very important, but
This is. 0.
Sorry. You did really good though. We played.
Oh, head ninja. You need those nippos, Mitchell.
Yeah. Well, you know what. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is chapter 1 of. I don't know how many chapters.
There's going to be a lot of chapters.
There's going to be at least 10. But we did it. We made it through without dying. Once again, my name is Mitchell Saltzman. This is CJ Gibson. You can follow me at Jurassic Rabbit. CJ, where can they find you?
At Gibson Films.
All right. And until next time, we will see you then. Bye bye.
I think you cracked every single bone in your body on that salute.